Hello, hello, hello. This is Danielle here at the Black Healing Matters podcast, where we share ideas to help you hopefully get one step closer to your healing. And today, I'd like to talk about the topic of trust. Yeah, getting right into it, deep diving. Trust. Trusting who? Trusting what? Well, I'm talking today about the most important kind of trust. And that is trust in ourselves. Yes. So why is this so important, Well, I personally have struggled with this issue for quite a long time. And I found that when I didn't trust myself, it was much harder for me to trust other people. Yet also, it became very difficult for me to set goals for myself. And so if you're a person maybe who has given up on goal setting, that's a very strong symptom that you don't actually trust yourself. So the idea is that, if I can't trust myself to follow through with my goals, then why make goals in the first place? So this trust factor is huge because it really is an underlying current to whether or not we actually get up and act on the things that we want to do in our lives. So today, I want to give you 3 quick tips to help you develop that trust in yourself so that you can go ahead and do the great things that you were put on this planet to do. Number 1, the first thing you should do if you're trying to develop trust in yourself and heal that relationship with yourself is to do what you say you're going to do. And I know this is easier said than done. We have that voice going on in our mind. Sometimes it says, get up, do something, go to the gym. And acting on those things we say we're going to do. If you said you go to the gym 3 times a week, do it. Do it not just for your health, but do it because you said you're going to do it and your word is bond. Number 2, listen to that still small voice. So that voice of God, voice of intuition, whatever you want to call it, listen to that voice. That voice carries your wisdom. That voice is your genius at work. And we know that innately. We all know that. And so when that voice is talking to you and you refuse to listen or you shut it out, you shut it down, this erodes our sense of trust in ourselves because we know that voice is very is accurate, right? And it's for our highest good. And not listening to it is like not doing what we know is best for ourselves. It's purposefully sabotaging ourselves. And the third and final step that I'm going to give you today to help you develop that trust in yourself is, and this is a big one, maybe the most difficult one, is enforcing your boundaries. Yeah, that one's hard. We teach people how to treat us with what we allow them to do, say, and behave around us, with us. And so if we're not adamant and firm with our boundaries, this leaves the door open for misuse of us and our resources, and therefore mistrust. Because we know that we must value ourselves. We must protect ourselves. And if we cannot protect ourselves, then of course, we feel that we can't trust ourselves, that we can't be safe with ourselves. So I hope that these 3 tips give you some guidance on that road back to trusting and loving yourself. And as always, stay blessed. Black Healing Matters. Hello, hello, hello. This is Danielle here, Black Healing Matters podcast, where we give you ideas to help you, hopefully, get one step closer to your healing. And today I just want to give you a really quick kind of mood changing technique that I use because I'm actually in the middle of my day here. And, it's quite busy. I have a lot on my mind, a lot of things and I'm one of those people who thinks a lot. Maybe you've noticed I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas. You can check out the last 11 episodes. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas. I'm constantly thinking, and sometimes it gets overwhelming, especially when you're in the heat of making a decision. I find that when I need to make a decision, or when something is pressing, when I have a hectic schedule, my mind just goes into overdrive. And so what I want to offer you today is just a short, brief little technique that I picked up along the way that has really helped me to recenter and really keep myself grounded, especially when I'm in the eye of the storm. So here we go. I was sitting at a boardroom table a few hours ago, and my mind was elsewhere, my mind was racing. I'm trying to also keep up with what's going on in the meeting that I'm attending, but I know that I wasn't fully present. And my goal whenever I'm working is really to be present 100%. I think that's the best thing that I can offer my client. When I'm there, is that I'm there. And that's one thing that a lot of the feedback that I get is that I'm very present. So this is one way that I really I use to stay present, even when I get off track, even when things get have my mind pulled in a million different directions. And here it is. So you can do this as I did, even under the table, right? And so on your leg, on your knee, using your finger, you can use like your pointer finger, and simply count out your breaths while drawing a square. And what does that look like? Okay, here we go. So you start from one point, just any point on your thigh or your knee. And again, this is under the table, so nobody can see it. And so you breathe in for 4 counts, and drawing one side of the square. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then turn right to build the top of your square and holding for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down, drawing downwards, exhaling for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and holding, empty breath, holding for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, as you draw the last leg of your square. So let's do that really quickly and just see how it feels. Okay, just see how it feels. I'm going to tap out the count so that you can really focus on just drawing and breathing. Are you ready? Better get ready, because here we go. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. And repeat. It's that simple. And so you may be able to I can feel the difference. Just doing that right now it's really calming and centering. And then it allows me to not spend so much time in my head and be able to jump right back in the game and really be effective and present in the moment. So I really hope that helps you. That's just a really quick tip that I picked up along the way. Not even sure where I picked it up, but it is supremely effective, I promise you. And if you try it, please give me some feedback and let me know. Okay? So as always, stay blessed, and Black Healing Matters.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.